See, this is kind of the reason why it's at 3 minute quarters. Well, at least the transition was good. Original ones, hope y'all doing good. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, maybe it's just time to restart all over again. Because the problem with that is that it was in whisper mode, dealing with my NVIDIA card. Or maybe that is blue. I don't know. But because it's in whisper mode, that's the reason why my FPS was at 40, dropping to like 5. Now all of a sudden, maybe it's just an update. Well, hopefully we can get through this game, but it's yeah. Yeah, that's what it's turning into. Alrighty. When I just did a few test runs and it was 45, 50, give or take. Yeah, but if anything, I'll probably be back in the evening with more Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, because yeah, this is not good. It's like things are back to normal, so we will see. Or maybe year 8 is just terrible, but all right, yeah. Let me see what's going on, and we will be right back because again, it was fine 20 minutes earlier. Ugh. All right, we'll see if we can try this again. If not, we will probably go back to the drawing board dealing with Reapers football because right now it's just, well, it's just acting all goofy. And as of right now, going between 45 and 50. See, again, this is the reason why it's back at 3 minutes for a reason. Kind of got that grim on his face. Or again, maybe it's just blue. Don't know why y'all hate blue. Oh, that's somewhat better. Well, Clint Rogers, 21 yards of then return. So bad, so good. FPS at 45. So we will see the god awful offense because apparently we are on defense 95% of the time. So here we go. 1st and 10 on that read option. And Blake Young, 8 yards on the carry, and it's 2nd and 2. Again, maybe just a hard reset dealing with the Dynasty as a whole, but it brings up a 2nd and 2. That lag all goofy. Calling completed 1st down. Chris Johnson with 4 yards on the reception. Or maybe it's just a bad year 8. Dealing with all this stuff going on with connection issues. Blakey on the read option. Good getaway with the juke. Trying to truck somebody. That would be a gain of 12. And now the bad start for the Reapers. Heading into midfield. Going over midfield. Little over 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 1st and 10. In the pistol formation. Handoff of that read option. Yet again, lacking it all. And there will be a gain of nothing. See, this is also the reason why I should suggest going back to a hurry-up offense, because at least with the hurry-up, there will be no play-by-play, but we will see. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Handoff to Matt Green. Matt Green lagging it all, which I don't know because it goes back to the 40-50s. Reaper's not in field goal range just yet, but can you really trust the kicker? Any kicker? 35. And that is an incomplete. And so we will see the defense for the first time. Intended for Johnny Wilson. And that puts Buffalo at the 4-yard line. I really don't know about this connection dealing with the best defense in the NCAA. But then again, we don't have an offense. Breaks another tackle, so we're just not tackling. We're not doing that. Well, at least the replay is good. I mean, that's a good start. We'll see heading into the 4-4. Again, maybe it's just a restart. That's all it is. But first and 10 for Buffalo. Oh, that halfback base, and that will be -2 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 12. Outside of the minor issues, it's just dealing with the FPS and a hit. Yeah, -3 on the play. So what we'll do, we'll probably play defense. Pray that the offense at least gets a field goal. I don't know why we didn't want to do that. I mean, scoring points and winning the game, good stuff. Carney completed, breaks the tackle, trying to break another one, and brings up a 4th down. Offense, what are you doing? See, this is the reason why I'm on defense all the time. Nearly the end of the first quarter, like acting up big time. Especially on that screen, breaks the tackle. And most likely a touchdown as we nearing the end of the first quarter. Peter Little trying to get the tackle in. It is a touchdown, Buffalo. Oh, now it's fine on the replay. Buffalo up 6-0 heading into the second quarter. Current completed to Mills again, and that will be a gain of 8. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Reaper's trying to get a stop. Try. If anything, what I'll probably do is update the current version. Because again, I had to go back and get new attires, re-download everything from the soundbite or the sound drive as DVT takes the lead. And with less than a minute in the first half, the Reapers are up by 1. Offense trying to do the offensive thing, and so far it's working. Trying to take off, and what a hit by Ward. .43 seconds left in the first half. Reapers up by 1. Buffalo trying to get on the move, try to at least get into field goal range. Shelton with nothing on the carry. Again, Gordon with a tackle for loss, so 3rd and 13 coming out. This will most likely be the last play of the first half. That's Buffalo 0 for 2 on 3rd down. Either that or maybe we just don't like Buffalo. 3rd sack of the game. Ryan Lawson in on the sack. 2nd sack of the game. And Reapers up by 1 outside of lagging. Now lagging coming back. Now back missing. Now dealing with the shaders. So yeah, it's just a hard reset dealing with college football revamp. And here we go for Buffalo, beginning of the 3rd quarter. And what another hit. -3 on the play. Again, Rich Grossen on the tackle. Again, get bits and pieces of the replay, because that was good. It's just being consistent throughout the remainder of the season. Hand off again on the draw. And that will be a gain of 1. Brings up a 3rd and 12. Caught by Simmons, gain of 3 and brings up a 4th down for Buffalo. Again, Quentin Ward in on the tackle. And DVT takes on the field goal, so it is 10-6 with 38 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, shit. Yeah, that's not good. Replay is fine. It's just dealing with the FPS. It goes back down, so yeah, maybe it's just a hard reset. Again, Baker sacked for 7 yards, and that will most likely be the end of the 3rd quarter. Come on, Obi-Wan, we can't even words. Can't even words. And we will see Buffalo on a 3rd and 19 as we go back. Minus the FPS and minus the lag and all that stuff. Because again, dealing with the replay, it's fine. Oh, that's not good at all. I mean, people's missing hands left and right. Oh, shit. I think it's time for me to get out of here. Abandon ship. Yeah, this is probably the reason why it's at 3-minute quarters. Beginning of the 4th quarter, we'll see what DVT will do. And another sack, so good job for this DVT defense. Rich Grossen on the sack, and that will bring up another 4th down for Buffalo. Of course, the offense refused to do the offensive thing, which is offense. 2 minutes left. We'll see what the Reapers defense will do. Yeah, they've been on a roll, multiple sacks. And another sack for DBT. Ryan lost it in. 4th sack of the game. Could be in special territory with this Reapers defense. And again, what a hit. Lag and all. Rich Gross on another sack. Third and 24 for Buffalo. Trying to go, breaks another tackle and down with another sack. Andrew Riggs in on the sack and brings up a 4th and 31. And outside of a penalty, this most likely is the game. Trying to break another tackle and another sack. And this will most likely be the end of the game unless the offense forgot how to do offense. You know, which is common with DVT football. Kind of like Reapers basketball. Cannot rebound, cannot defense, can't do it. Hey, look at that. DVT scored again. So 17-6 in this game is most likely over. 36 seconds left. Again, slot receiver in motion. Again, Buffalo with 1 timeout left. 27 seconds left. The good thing is that we'll be home next week, going up against UNLV. Hopefully the FPS will be pretty standard. Or much better. I mean, seeing as that, you know, we get bits and pieces of 50 to 60 FPS, and yet it keeps drop ball crappy. Going for that screen. And down again with another sack. A.J. Taylor with the sack, and this will most likely be the last play of the game. 4th and 17. Again, Buffalo has 1 timeout left. They decide not to take it. And again, another sack, and this will be the end of the game. Again, Rich Gross in on the sack, and that will most likely, that is the end of the game. DVT picks up a victory. Laggy connection and all. Oh, now everything's fine. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's terrible. All right, let's get out of here. Because if anything, it just might be a hard reset dealing with. Well, I mean, let's be honest. We're at the morgue, the cemetery. I mean, truth be told, I mean, ticking letters and words off. I mean, that's typical DVT football. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. We have to take a look at the stats after the game. Looking at games around the country, FAU with the win over FCS Southeast, 31-28. The Army with the win over Cincinnati, 28-10. Ohio State with the win over Boston College, 35-10. North Texas with the win over FCS Northwest, 34-10. Old Dominion getting demolished by Virginia, 31-7. And Kentucky with the win over Louisville, 24-21. That looked like a much better game than the laggy game that we just had. Again, 2 first downs to DVT 8, minus 68 yards rushing, typical DVT defense to 61. Hey, look at that. The offense got over 100 yards passing. That's phenomenal. Again, Rich Gross with 4 sacks. Ryan Lawson with probably 2 sacks as well. And look at Blake Young, 8 of 14 for 104 with 10 carries for 36 yards and 2 total touchdowns. All right, so looking at the stats after the game, again, 5 for 6. 95 yards. 1 touchdown. Sacked 11 times. Jesus! 11 sacks, man. You bring that defense every time. Again, have the offense score at least 7 to 10 points. Again, we should be fine. Again, the #1 ranked defense in the NCAA. Unfortunately, we don't have good FPS connection. So we head into week 4 of the bye week. And then going up against UNLV, another bye week, and then the beginning of conference play. Hopefully the connection will be good. Hopefully we can get better FPS. Because as of right now, it is at 60. So I'm not sure if it's just lowering the shader settings. I'm not sure if it's more of a total restart. But heading into conference play, going up against Gasso, Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan, Miami University of Ohio, which is somewhere in Michigan, regular Ohio, Ball State, Akron, Toledo, and the final bye week before heading into the conference championship. Again, we will probably do recruiting, get a restart, and then going up against UNLV, and then probably I'll restart everything. Or if anything, I'll just probably stop right here. Get the restart going, and we could probably head up Reapers football tomorrow. Because again, swap it between football and basketball. Again, we finally got year 8 of Reapers football and then year 8 of Reapers basketball. But still unfinished business dealing with before the Legend as well. I had to get back to that as well. And the continuing of Todd Chocolatey as Jermaine Robinson and Joey Gatewood is ready to visit. Win a game opponent under 10 points. 3+ sacks. Get 3+ sacks just getting on the field. Conference Player of the Week. Opponent under 150 rush yards. That's safe to say. And opponent under 300 pass yards. So not too bad. Heading into recruiting. So we have Brian Hayden in 3rd place. We have Anthony Frederick in 4th place. But he will most likely be out after this week, most likely. Again, Joey Gatewood in 2nd place. Trevor Clark in 3rd. We have Demetrius Johnson in 2nd place. We have Ryan Wilson in the lead. We got Eric Jones, which will most likely be gone after this week. We got Brandon Shaw in the lead. We got Thomas Fisher in 2nd place. Chris Hines in 3rd place. Tyrone Graham in 2nd. Jermaine Robinson will most likely be gone. And the same for Cornelius Brown. As far as the visits this week, we could probably do UNLV. Let's do that. And then let's also do UNLV as well for both guards and the offensive line. So good stuff. Again, we will probably get rid of people that are people like Anthony Frederick. So he will most likely be gone. So yeah, let's just get rid of him. Let's also get rid of let's get rid of Eric Jones. Let's see, Brandon Shaw's in the lead. Thomas Fisher's in second place. I'm not going to cut the cord yet for Chris Hines. Tyrone Graham, maybe. Jermaine Robinson, that's a yes. And let's move. Yeah, let's get rid of Cornelius. All right, so still looking to build the offensive line. Just so we could do this thing called passing. Which clearly the quarterback doesn't know how to do that. I have no idea at all. All right, so we're looking for people who are in. Hey, look at that. So let's take a look at Jeremy Good. I was about to say Jeremy Google. That I wonder if he can change his name to Google. But you're right. So Jeremy Good. Let's check him out. Let's also check out. Let's see. So 21% for Marcus Phillips. Let's try him out, even though he is SEC bound. Let's also take a look at another Dunn. Chris Dunn out of San Diego. And then let's also take a look at, see, 24% for Joe Jackson. Let's check him out. Again, bench press is at 450. Look at that. One more. So 33 for Randall Ostrander. So that doesn't work for me, brother. All right, so 17% for Brian Williams. So let's check him out. Know a couple of Bryants myself. Good stuff. All right, so strength out of 87. That's an automatic scholarship offer. All right, so Marcus Phillips, 84. Chris Dunn, another 84. Let's see, Joe Jackson, everything but the strength. So he's had a B, so we might as well give him one. Same thing for Brian Williams. So, let's get Brian Williams the scholarship. So out of everybody, let's do 150. Yeah, so if anything, maybe 125. Or not just 75. There we go. Cool. All right, so what we can do, we could probably do a hard reset. Either that or probably just reinstall the current version and go from there. But again, happy that I discovered the problem dealing with whisper mode with the graphics card. Because I don't know why it was that. I don't even know why the whisper mode was on. I have no idea. Well, hopefully it is fixed. Hopefully we can get this going. Continuing, easy for me to say. Continuing year 8 of Reapers football. Meanwhile, dealing with OBS. OBS is fun. It's at 4 or 5% dealing with the CPU, so not bad at all. Looking at the recruits for this week. So we have Wilson ready to visit, Clark ready to visit, Hayden, Hines. Gatewood is scheduled to visit this week. Graham ready to visit, and Brandon Shaw. So we might as well set up the recruiting for moving forward. All right, so Gatewood is in second place. Same thing with Hayden in third place. Clark dropping to third place. Again, Demetrius Johnson in second place. Got Ryan Wilson in the lead. Same thing with Brandon Shaw. Thomas Fisher in second place. Chris Hines dropping to third. He may be gone after this week. Tyrone Graham in second. Yeah, let's get rid of Good. He is no good. Marcus Phillips. Let's bump him up to 500. Let's see, Chris Dunn in sixth place, so we can bump him up. Again, Joe Jackson in sixth place. Let's see, Brian Williams, let's move him up to 200. All right, so we could probably do 250 for each. But I still kind of want to get the Fitzes going. Let's see, not yet for nobody just yet. Let's see, Tyrone Graham. We could do UNLV. And probably do everything at UNLV. Same thing with Chris Hines. Thomas Fisher. Not just yet. In second place. See, Brandon Shaw. Well, I mean, it's the offensive line. Let's see, Ryan Wilson. Demetrius Johnson, right on the edge, but not just yet. Trevor Clark. Because, I mean, if you want to get visits, we can get them right now. So, everybody's going up against UNLV except for Brian Hayden. Let's do against Gasso. I mean, Georgia Southern. All right, so what we can do is that we could try a hard reset and take on UNLV before hitting it to the next bye week. Oh no, we open it up against Gasso. Oh wait, my bad. Duh, Obi-Wan. All right, so we could go up against UNLV, do another bye week, and then start conference play next week against Gasol, so we could do that. You're watching Reapers football, which is football, because figured out what the problem is dealing with the graphics card, but still dealing with FPS issues as well. We will see, as we will be right back. I mean, at least the start is good. That's a good start. Getting number 1 ranked in the NCAA against the rush. 10th against pass yards allowed. And the transition's not too bad. Overall, not too bad. Yeah, I mean, good start dealing with the opening package. As we are live from Lorraine Memorial Park in New Orleans, going up against UNLV, trying to find the river. Kind of think it's critical. Maybe pitiful. Maybe they're messing with mystical. I have no idea, but nonetheless. Off with the kickoff, and here we go. That's Sheriff Hill or Clint Rogers on the return. Clint Rogers with 31 yards on the return. We will see the Reapers offense hopefully doing offense. As again, Blake Young, 8 for 14 last week. Tied it in motion. Running on the read option again. Pitch 2. Matt Green trying to break a tackle, and that will be a gain of 3. Back in the 4 receiver set. 2nd and 7. Running that play flake. Word, so we want play fake. Jeez. Being all goofy. But again, on the read option, gain of 12 and a first down. See, I should have changed the settings from play to play to hurry up offense, but nonetheless, maybe in conference play we'll probably do that. Receiver reverse. Chris Johnson on the reverse, and that will be a gain of 1. Yeah, should have ran or changed the settings to hurry up offense. Nonetheless, gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Hand off to Matt Green on the counter, breaks a tackle, stiff on somebody, and a loss of 1. So typical DVT offense, not doing the offensive thing. Here we go, 3rd and 10. Gone completed, and most likely a personal foul. And the drive continues for the DVT offense. Brings them to the 35-yard line. Again, the UNLV offense looking flabbergasted. Reapers are in field goal range, but do you trust my kicker? I don't think so. Blake Young with 1 yard on the carry. Brings up a 2nd and 9. Especially dealing with the hurry-up offense and dealing with the audio switch or audio lag as well. Everything is lagging. 2nd and 9. Young with the throw. Caught and completed. And a 10-yard reception to Chris Johnson. Receiver. As we are nearing the end of the first quarter, Reapers all on the move. Ball at the 23-yard line. Blake Young trying to go for the throw. And interception. And saved by the DVT. Well, thank you, ref. Thank you so much. See, I can make an excuse for the ref this time. Where were you in the Dome in 2018? First attempt for DVT, 45 seconds left. Blake Young. Good job trying to take off. Trying to break a tackle and a sack. So typical offensive line, not doing the offensive line thing, which is offense. Edmondson on the sack brings up a 2nd and 17. Tied it in motion. Running the read option again. And again, that went nowhere. Like I said, gain of 2 went nowhere. And brings up a 3rd and 15, and most likely the end of the first quarter. We'll see if we could get one more play off. Probably not. And the end of the first quarter. I mean, on the replay, it looks fine. Second, everything. But you're right. So switching fields, and it is the beginning of the second quarter. Again, Reaper saw in field goal range, but I mean, have you seen the kicker? As Young trying to tick off again. Breaks a tackle, throws, and interception. So we may need to switch at quarterback. I don't know. See, all we have to do is just play. Man, it's all goofy. Howard taking off, rolling to the right. And a sack by DVT. Ronnie Gordon in on the sack. And DVT takes the lead. I am watching the horrible DVT offense. And back in the same situation. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 1 yard line. Again, can we get 2 safeties? On the read option. Breaks a tackle. Can we break another? And get another safety potentially. But good start for UNLV. I'm trying to figure out what happened with the offense because we're not doing a good job doing the offense thing. Bobby Small 1 yard on the carry as we reach the 2-minute mark for the first half. UNLV with 2 timeouts, DVT with 3. Again, staying into 4-4. Maybe I said it before. Again, Howard ticking off again, breaks another tackle. And AJ Taylor with the tackle. And that will be a first down for UNLV. Maybe switch it to a 4. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. Again, just time to just a hard reset will probably get the job done. But 1st and 10, kind of completed to Woods. Woods trying to break a tackle. And a 20-yard reception, so we're not doing the defensive thing anymore. Again, Rich Grossen under pressure. Gross, can he be a little bit faster? I'm just saying, you know, just... it would help. And, I mean, what happened to the week against Buffalo? You had 11 sacks. Now you can't even get... well, that's screen. Incomplete pass. And brings up a 2nd and 10. Corner completed to Woods again. Breaks another tackle and brings a first down for UNLV. I don't know. I think maybe switching to a 2-man cover and put Warden in zone. Because I think that would be the better option. Oh, geez. Not with that lag. And especially with that... sending up for the screen. Bobby Small with 9 yards on the reception brings up a 2nd and 1. I wasn't, well, I mean, I kind of was prepared, but nonetheless, being unprepared is always prepared. One minute left in the first half. Nearly intercepted. Yeah, I think doing this hard reset and will probably fix everything. At least I got the whisper mode going. And most likely a personal foul. Brings UNLV to the 12-yard line. 52 seconds left in the first half. Oh yeah, it's acting all goofy now. Even with 40 FPS. We will see with 49 seconds left. UNLV with 1 timeout left. Yeah, push him into the end zone. Jeez. Bringing the pressure again. Throw. Who is covering that man? Oh, and now the FPS, man. See, this is the reason why we have to do it. Beginning of the third quarter, UNLV up by 5. Again, trying to get the offense back on the field, not with that FPS. Bobby Small with 8 yards on the carry. Again, John Williamson on the tackle brings up a 2nd and 2. I don't know, so probably let's switch back to the 4-2-5 and see if that helps. But again, it's at the expense of breaking tackles left and right and lacking up like that. Oh yeah, that's not good. Yeah, the way that it's going, yeah, we're just going to end it right here. I mean, at least we got a game and a half going. All right. So what we could do is that we could be back tomorrow. Hopefully get everything fixed up. Kind of happy we got through a game. But original ones, you have a good Saturday evening. Enjoy the weekend. Be back tomorrow with more of Reapers football, which is somewhat better football, but not really, seeing as that we still have issues left and right. See y'all tomorrow.